Hello, Cancer. Welcome to your end of year reading. This is going to cover what happens between now and 2025. We're going to start here with your career and business, and you have bird perched. It says waiting for news, package, letter, and this is coming in reverse. So there may be something coming in here that you have stopped waiting for. There may be something that you sort of gave up on here as far as your career goes. So let's see. We have here the Queen of Wands in reverse. This may be somebody that you're dealing with. It's obviously fire energy. But the Queen of Wands in reverse can be demanding. She can be jealous. She can be a little bit of a bully, This might be someone that you're dealing with at work. Somebody that could be, yes, she could be ruthless. She's just a very, very heated human being. This could be a temporary energy that someone's falling into. It doesn't have to be permanent fire energy, but this could be an energy that you deal with on an ongoing basis. It came up in your career portion for a reason. Now, remember when I said there's something coming in that you have given up on? You do have the fortune cookie here, and the fortune cookie, it does herald a surprise. So there's some kind of surprising element coming in here for you, Cancer. You have the donut. And this is usually my charm of temptation. There's something you may be tempted with. Something may be coming that you're tempted with. You do have here salt. Something, I'm telling you, there's a person here at work, Cancer, that makes you a little salty. And when I say that, it could be a client that you deal with. It could be a coworker. It could be a boss. It could be anybody that has to do with your career in any way, shape, or form. And there is someone here, I could see how the Queen of Wands in reverse would make anyone salty. So there is someone that is feeling salty. This could be her feeling salty. And when I say her, it could be a male or a female. This could be this person making you feel salty. But there is salt here on the table, folks. There really is. Now, I forgot to mention, right in the center, this is you. The things that are closest to the center are the things that are closest to you, either time-wise or energetically. And right dead center, you have leave me alone. It says leave me alone. But you have this, and there's something going on in your life. There could be someone or something going on in your life that you're wanting no part of anymore. You're like, leave. This is dead center. This is taking up the rest of your year. Even if it's just an undertone, from now until the end of the year, your desire is to be left alone, either by a person, place, or thing. Dead center here, for sure. You have, well, I guess I should mention it. I'm going to be going clockwise, but just as a footnote, and we'll get back to it when we come back around, you do have the drive safe charm, and that's going from your career to your finances. And that could denote a car problem before the end of the year. And because it's attached to a dinosaur, it could be an old car problem, something that's recurring. It doesn't have to be a major car accident. It doesn't have to be at the end of the world. It could simply be something that cropped up once before and is cropping up again and that you're going to have to take care of. We'll get back to that as we go back around. I want to get to, for sure, get to your social life here, though. And, with your social life, you do have the boat. And this boat, it says money or property through inheritance, winning, or windfall. This could be you winning something with your friends, for sure. But when I see the boat, and I say this every time it comes out, I always see this sort of a Six of Swords energy, like you moving on from something or having the desire to get in that boat and just move on from something. There's something going on here in your social life. This could be people that you hang out with after work, your friend group, anybody outside yourself. See, it says social life / others, people outside of yourself. Now, what's interesting here is you do have the Hanged One. The Hanged One in reverse. Heavy Pisces energy here on the table. And with the Hanged One in reverse, it could be, you may feel that you're giving more than you're getting from someone in your friend group or someone in your social circle. There is a pocket hug here, and these pocket hug charms pocket hugs were invented to remind the person of something, right? I would give you a pocket hug charm, and when you saw it, it would remind you of me. And when I get this here, what is the universe trying to remind you of? There's something going on here in your friend group. And it was right on top of this Hanged One. You could be dealing with a Pisces. At the very least, you're dealing with a situation that the universe is trying to remind you of your past with this person. This person may have disappointed you. This person may continue to disappoint you. It is in your social life. Now here on the border, and these lines are the borders between the sectors here, on the border between your social life and your love situation, you have the amethyst here, and you also have the tears of my enemies charm. See if I can get this here for you. I don't know if you can see that, but you see that it was on the border along with this. Now, I'm telling you, there's someone in your social group that may not be your friend, that may have disappointed you in the past, that you have given a lot more to in the relationship than you're getting back. I think it runs deeper than you know, at least right now. I think before the end of the year, you're going to see something, and it may have something to do with your love life. They may get involved on some level. I mean, it could be anything. It's going to be different for all of you. It could be them carrying stories. It could be them starting trouble. It could be them giving you the wrong advice purposely. It's something like that's going to affect your love life, or has the potential to affect your love life, because it is attached here. Now, and what's interesting here is the amethyst is it is the birthstone of February. And February, as we know, does cover Pisces. So you might be dealing with a Pisces or someone with Pisces highly aspected in their chart. Now, the amethyst, it does help with anxiety and depression as well. There's something going on here, though. I'm telling you, there's something going on here with someone in your social group. Yeah, it's going to cause you to want to get in that boat and just go to a better place, calmer waters, even if going is metaphorical. There's something you are tired of. You're at the end of your rope with. You're going to see something very clearly before the year is finished here. Now, as we look at your love life here, your love partnerships, it does say the Queen of Swords, and the Queen of Swords is in reverse. Lots of air energy. You know, we know when the Queen of Swords is in reverse, and the Queen could be a he or a she. It could be someone here that is fairly emotional. Like, we know that the Queen of Swords in her upright form is pretty unemotional. She makes her decisions based on logic. She's the warmer side of air, but she's still air, and so she does lean on her logic and her mental ability more than her heart and her emotions. When she's upside down like this, she could be very emotional. She could be very illogical. This could this something could happen in this situation to make you like that. Honestly, it could be the other person that you're with, like I said, whether they're male or female. But there is something that occurs with someone from your social group. This could be a friend. I'm going to go over it again, or it could be an acquaintance, or it could be someone from work. But it's somebody here that gets involved with your love life on some level. And it does say here you have cobweb, and that is, it says protected from negative forces beyond your control. I like that. I mean, you are protected here, and you do have the coin of own your dreams. And I do think that you do have spirit guides here, because this is in reverse. It's upside down. We can't see it. So it's what you don't see. What you don't see here is protection. So whatever that is going on, you're going to uncover it. And whatever someone does try to do, you're going to catch it. So as much as that's a warning, it's also, you have backup here. So I wouldn't worry about this, but keep your eyes peeled for a friend who really isn't your friend. Now, here in advice, you have the hat, and it says you may be playing a different role. And that could be your work or your personal life. Very well could be. You do have the Ten of Pentacles, and under the advice column in its upright form, I think Spirit is trying to tell you to try to forge situations for yourself that have long-term value, not things that just make you feel good in the moment. When you're trying to make decisions, whether it's about your love life or your work or your friends, just say, does this person or slash situation have long-term value? Do they hold wealth for me? Wealth obviously could mean money, but it's wealth. It's like richness. Is this relationship rich? Or is it just sort of surface level crap, right? You need to start making decisions before the end of the year that takes your long-term welfare into consideration with this Ten of Pentacles here. Now, I'm telling you, look, see, I hope you could actually zoom in, okay? I don't want to disturb this right now, but you have the charm of Taurus, but it's in its reverse. It says trustworthy. So it's the trustworthy charm is in reverse. I could pick this up here. So there is someone in your life, I'll say it again, who is not trustworthy. And here you have this is yes, no. You got no. And so, yeah, no. I mean, no. No. And this is someone close to you. No, someone is not trustworthy. This is advice from spirit. Look at long-term wealth. Look at the people in your life. Who do you surround yourself with? Examine each person and say, what do I gain from this relationship? You don't have to gain anything on the material plane, but if you gain, loyalty and love and warmth, that's valuable. That's wealth. So just look and say, does X, Y, and Z hold long-term value for me? There is someone who doesn't. And it's being said over and over again. There's someone who doesn't. There's someone who needs to be shown the door in your life. Now, let's look at your home sector. Now, when we look at your... No, we're not looking at your home sector. I'm sorry. We're looking at spirit and self. That's right. And this actually goes with what we were just saying. Because look, in spirit and self, we have beware of self-delusion. Listen, nobody wants to be think of themselves as delusional, but I literally had to pull that word out of my ass for myself recently. I hate that word. I hate it even more when it's used to describe me. However, here I am describing myself with it. I was delusional with something in my life. And so, Cancer, I'm telling you, there is someone in your life you may be on the delusional side with. You have here, let me leave that where it is because I want to show this to you. You have the High Priestess. High Priestess comes out, she is the sign of Pisces again. If you're dealing with someone with Pisces highly aspected in their chart, it doesn't have to be a Pisces sun, because let me tell you, if you look at my big four, definitely no water there except for one Scorpion placement. But I have a Pisces stellium, so it's like you would look at me and never know. So look at there is someone in your life with heavy Pisces placements that you need to hyper examine here. There is something you don't know, and on the border here you have courage. Right? You have courage. That's what you don't see coming. You're going to have courage for this. And you also have this evil eye protection. And that was upside down as well. What did I say? It's pretty close to you. There's something close to you here that's protecting you. You have a lot of protection here on the table. Perhaps somebody from the other side is guiding you. Perhaps your spirit guides are at work. Perhaps anything, whatever it is that you pray to or have belief in. And I'm telling you, if you don't believe in anything, now's the time to start, because you have a lot here. You have an army. You have here the sign of Leo. All right. And Leo and courage go hand in hand, right? There may have a Leo that has passed over, someone with heavy Leo placements, right? And to bring this home, you have between spirit and self and home and family, right? What did I say? It could be someone who passed on. You have the tarot card of Leo, the sun. It's right on the border, and it's right over the courage charm. So there's Leo coming out. There is someone here in your corner that is really looking out for you. There are things that you don't know. The moon tells us that. Because the High Priestess, the moon is the planetary link to that card, and the moon, and things are very unclear when the moon is out. But I have to tell you, there is a Leo on the other side here who is shining a light, because after the darkness of the moon, we have somebody shining a light on something. You're going to find something out before the end of the year. It's going to happen before anyone can do damage to you. And I like that for you here. But beware of who you think the people around you actually are. Moving into home and family here, you have older woman. So that you might, actually you have a lot of male energy and female energy, but you have an older woman here in reverse. There may be an older woman in your life that sort of drives you crazy here, Cancer. I mean, for her to be coming in reverse, it's not the most pleasant energy in the world. Could be temporary energy for sure. It could be a woman this is a phallic symbol, who leans on their masculine side, or it could be a pairing of male and female here in your home and family. You have the Five of Cups here in reverse, covering this sector in home and family. You may be considered the black sheep of your family, and sometimes that's a good thing. You may be, now that's for some of you. For others of you, you may be holding on to something that happened to you in the past in your family. I mean, I'm not saying you're holding on to it purposely, but some of us have that always in the back of our minds, and it's almost like we can't help it. It's there. Somebody put it there. And there is something you're holding on to, at least for some of you, that is prevalent in this sector big time. But you also have, I'll say it again, you have this tiger's eye, you have this protection, and here you have the hand of Fatima upside down. That's what you don't see. You don't see that there's someone here in your family that has passed on, that watches out for you. There is someone here that is definitely guiding you. I mean, I see protection over and over and over again. And here you have the Wheel of Fortune card right here. And, you know, the Wheel of Fortune, this can help you move past this pain and hurt before the year's out, or as you move into the new year. Definitely. Now you have, you have the smoky quartz. I mean, the smoky quartz can help. That is a stone that helps people move past pain and past hurt as well, right? The Wheel of Fortune moves, the wheel turns, moves you into another place. And the smoky quartz is a very grounding crystal that, if you look it up on the internet, they'll tell you that it's supposed to help you move past pain. So there is definitely signs here. This past pain may have something to do with a male or a female, because both are present. It may have something to do with both. You have an upside down older woman, and you have a male figure here. I mean, it doesn't say whether the male is good or bad, but it doesn't particularly, this woman is very, very much highlighted for sure. I'm going to say it, yeah. And I'll say it again, right dead center. You have leave me alone. I think you're kind of done with everyone's shit already this year. Cancer, by the end of the year, you're going to be like, definitely done with you. Like, that's how it feels, you know? So let's move on to your health and well-being. You have bridge, and it says successfully overcoming a problem. There is a problem you're not going to be able to overcome this year. And it might very well have something to do with a family member. It very well might, because you do have this card, this Wheel of Fortune card, that attaches from home and family to well-being. Now, with that said, there may be something that you're unable, and when I say that you can't overcome this problem, this is before the end of the year. Maybe you will be able to do that next year, right? But as far as this goes, there is something you're not going to be able to overcome in the next couple of months. However, you have something else brewing here, and it's under your well-being. It's the Page of Pentacles in the upright, and right above it, you have the Believe charm in its upright. And so, yeah, there is, you may have this issue, but there is something brand new coming in before the end of the year that's going to make you believe in yourself again, believe in your life again. Could have something to do with work, because this was kind of like this up here near your finances. Could have something to do with strictly your finances. Could have to do with work. Could have to do with you, your goals, your life goals. There's so many different instances for all the different cancers out there, but I'm telling you, before the end of the year, you're going to come to a conclusion that something can't be fixed, at least right now, and you're going to come to another conclusion that something's entering your life. That's very exciting. It's very exciting. So let's move on to your money, because you have here a cat, and it says a two-faced friend, and this is in reverse. So I'm telling you, there is something that's going on in your life with someone else. Maybe it is someone at work. I don't know. Maybe it is someone that has something to do that affects you're going to find out it affected your finances in some way. It could be anything, but you're going to find that out. It says a two-faced friend, and I do think you're going to uncover it. Now you have here the Hierophant. And the Hierophant, here, let me see if I can get this, is the card of Taurus, but it's also the card of commitment. I think you're going to have, before this year is over with, a commitment to your finances, a commitment to your future. It may have something to do with this Page of Pentacles and this Believe charm. Maybe something enters your life where you full on give it your full on commitment, and that is heavy earth energy, right? That is something that you're fully committed to. I like that for you. You do have the card, the sign of Gemini here on the table, and talk about two-faced friends, right? I'm not saying that Geminis are two-faced. I'm just saying you might come across someone with Gemini placements, Maybe they have Piscean placements. Maybe they have Gemini placements. Maybe you found something out during Gemini season. The bottom line is Gemini is the twins, and this does say a two-faced friend, so this could mean many things, but I'm telling you, there is a two-faced person in your life that you're going to figure out. But the great thing about this is that you have the star, and once again, the star's wishes coming true and all that, but the star is made of tiger's eye. So you have tiger's eye here, you have tiger's eye here, you have protection here, you have protection here. I mean, it was just over and over again, right? You have things going on that say, you know, yeah, you may have people that have designs to stab you in the back, but you're going to catch it. So you're protected. You know, you might not like what you find out, but you're protected. So don't worry about it. You do have rainbow here, right? Beautiful. So what comes after the storm? If you were having any money problems here at all, or money worries, or you were unsure about a goal, that by the end of the year, this is going to clear up. You have this rush towards something new, a brand new something brand new is happening here. And you have the rainbow that comes. And here you have a charm. It says love, coinage, and adventure. And that's what you don't see coming because it is upside down. So when it comes to your money and your wealth, and we talked about what wealth is, I do believe that you're going to uncover something that's going to give you money to go on adventures. You're going to uncover some nice love, and you're going to uncover a way to make money. And I do think that's what this is attached to here. Now, you have the tooth, right? There's something that may bite you, right? And something that may come back to bite you. And it's something from your past. It doesn't look like it's a giant warning, though. There may be something from your past you're overlooking. There may be something from your past. Yeah, well, you know, we talked about that, right? There is something going on. This person may have been in your life for some time, but I'm telling you, no matter, every time I get a slight warning about this person, I get like 10 things that say, but don't worry about it. You're protected. So the only thing I'm going to say is that here we wanted to touch on this again, between your career and your wealth, you do have the drive safe card and the dinosaur, and that is kind of like old things coming back, right? Like if you had it could be anything. I'm not even going to bother going down that rabbit hole. Some old problem you had with your car, or a problem that you had with a car in the past. You may have some kind of a problem like that before the year is finished. And look at this, representing the rest of your year. Blizzard, whiteout conditions. What did we talk about? Delusion, illusion. There is someone that's causing some sort of an illusion here in your life. You're going to uncover this, though. There's something you're not seeing. We talked about that here. Beware of self-delusion. There's something you're not seeing with this person here. You have the oracle that says, seek wisdom. It says, seek wisdom and guidance from elders. And you know, we talked about that a little too. I do think there is someone here on the other side. I don't know if you are a believer in ancestral altars. It could be something as simple as you lighting a candle for your ancestors and asking for guidance. That's it. It doesn't have to be anything fancy or crazy. But you saying a prayer to your ancestors. There is someone here strongly coming through that wants to be recognized or wants you to understand that they're there watching. I am going to give me one for Cancer, please, from now until the end of the year. Give me the card. There you go. Look at that. You have the World. I don't want to hold that up because it's kind of like a little bit nude. They don't really like that on YouTube, but I do love this deck, so I continue to use it. It is the World. It's closing out a chapter in your life. You're absolutely going to do that. And here, look at the bottom of the deck. You have the Lovers, and I have to tell you, we pulled, that is the card of Gemini again. So yeah, you're going to be making a lot of decisions. That does denote decisions. It's a very, very thick time for decision making, eradicating people from your life, pulling the good stuff in, all the new stuff, the good stuff, ending things, starting things. Love this energy for you. Love it. Give me two for one more for Cancer, please. One more. Beautiful. Yeah, there is something from your past here, right? What did I say? Did I say you were letting something go here? A broken bridge, loss, fragmented, right? And but it was coupled with a what? It was coupled with a what? An offer. Now, yes, this does say Venus, but Venus does not have to be love. It can be. It absolutely can be. But it also, Venus control is linked to our money as well. So, absolutely, beginnings and endings. But it's you steering this boat. Have no fear. You're not at the mercy of anything here. I think you are the one with the sword saying, I've had it. What did it say here? Leave me. If I was actually naming this, that's probably what I would name this reading. You are done. Yeah, you're going to find something out before the year's over with about someone, though. I wish you all the luck, Cancer. I will see you next time.